Vocational training in Germany is just another term for Ausbildung in Germany. Why choose Germany, and what are the Ausbildung's benefits in Germany? Germany is renowned for its robust vocational training system, offering a unique blend of hands-on experience and academic learning. It's a perfect place to develop skills in the practical settings, and this opens doors to multitude of career opportunities. So let's dive into today's goal. Beside me, as the picture is showing, this video is a vocational training in Germany continuation video about Beruf rund um das Flugzeug und die Luftfahrt. That is professions related to aircraft and aviation. So if you're a lover of aviation, I will encourage you to watch this video to the end. I've already discussed 3 careers in the playlist. That is logistics Ausbildung in Germany. That you can find this video. That is where you can find this video if you want to go back and watch it. And there are lots of Ausbildung opportunities, more Ausbildung opportunities that we have in Germany that are still coming up, which are for foreigners too, Ausbildung for foreigners in Germany. So, as the picture beside is showing, I'll be discussing 3 career options, and this is the first I'll be discussing, which is the 4th career under this area of specialization. So the first career is Light Flugzeugbauerin. That is light aircraft builder. You see this light aircraft, if you're interested in knowing how to build it, this is a career you want to look into. The duration is 3 years, and it's an anerkannte Ausbildungsberuf. It is a recognized training. Do you need your German language? Of course, you have to. Your German language, I always say, is very important if you want to access more vocational training in Germany. If you want to access more Ausbildung in Germany, you have to understand your German language. You must understand it. You should have taken the course. So if you have not started, what are you waiting for? If you have, give yourself a big thumbs up and a pat at the back. So the vocational training that I'll be discussing today, it's light aircraft builder, and you need your Hochschulreife, your Hauptschulabschluss, and your Realschulabschluss. That is apart from your German language, of course. That's your university entrance qualification certificate, your secondary school leaving certificate, your high school leaving certificate. Any of the certificates you are accepted with your German language. Not forgetting, if you don't have, you don't understand what level of the certificate you have is to the German educational system, then you have to standardize your certificate. With the certificate, it tells you the exact grade you are in the German educational system. So once you do that, you can assess, okay, I can, with my certificate, I can assess this vocational training in Germany or this Ausbildung in Germany. So what do you do as a light aircraft builder or engineer? You manufacture gliders, motor gliders, ultralight aircraft, and smaller powered aircraft. These small planes, maybe that are being used for tourism or just private flights, primarily for recreational aviation. Like I said, just going around, looking at the city, the planes that are being used. And these materials are light materials, and they are occasionally woods. They use molds, master molds, and they manufacture components and shells, ribs, frames, ruders. That is the fan, everything that needs to make the light aircraft come together. You make sure you do it. The control system, the cockpit, the engine. You maintain, you repair the lights, you check on board systems, and you eliminate defects. So that is what you do. Light aircraft, that is what you build. Where do you find employment? You find employment in small and medium-sized industrial companies that are into building gliders and light aircraft construction. That is where you find employment. Aircraft construction, small and medium scaled companies. That is where you find employment. And of course, this aviation industry, there are lots of opportunities, but this specific career, it has to do with only light aircraft light aircraft that are used for aviation, recreational purposes, or for private purposes. So, or commercial purposes for private users. So, there are two more career options that are being discussed in this video. So I encourage you to watch the video to the end. I'll see you in the next part. Welcome to the second part of the video. The second career I'll be discussing, as picture beside me showing, is Luftverkehrs Kaufmann oder Frau, air traffic clerk. The duration is 3 years and it's an anerkannte Ausbildungsberuf. It is a recognized training. Do you need any certificate? You need your Hochschulreife, your Hauptschulabschluss, or your Realschulabschluss. With any of the certificates, that's your University Entrance Qualification Certificate, your Secondary School Living Certificate, your High School Living Certificate, any of this you can, apart and with your German language, of course. So what do you do? As aviation clerks, you perform organization tasks in passengers and aircraft handling, purchasing of the sales, and organizing terminal processes. You purchase the fuel, spare parts, and route documents for the aircraft. You advise freight forwarders, trading companies, and industrial enterprises on air freight services. You sell cargo space. You calculate cargo capabilities. You prepare freight documents and handle custom formalities. You also analyze the market data. You develop marketing strategies. You make concepts for sales for sales for passengers. You process payment. You determine the balance sheets, and you advise private and corporate clients about tours, operators, flight connections, flight fares. You calculate airfares. You sell air tickets. You reserve seats. And upon request, you book hotel rooms as well, or rental cars at the counter. You process passengers' baggage as well. So we are talking about aviation here. Where do you find employment? You find employment in airport operations with scheduled and charter airlines. All airport operation companies with scheduled or charter airlines. That is where you find employment. So we are still on aviation here. So the third career option is still in this video. The one I just discussed now, it is 3 years. It's an anerkannte Ausbildungsberuf. It is a recognized training, and of course your German language, you need it, and other certificates which I've mentioned in the video as well. So I encourage you to watch the third part of the video, which is the third career option that you can find in this area of specialization when it comes to vocational training in Germany. So I'll see you in that part of the video. Okay, this is the third part of the video, and the career option is Servicekauffmann im Luftverkehr, that is air transport service agent. The duration is 3 years and it's an anerkannte Ausbildungsberuf. It is also a recognized training. You need your German language, of course, to go fluent German language to go into this, and your Hochschulreife, your Hauptschulabschluss, or your Realschulabschluss, that's your University Entrance Qualification Certificate, your Secondary School or High School Living Certificates. With any of the certificates and your German language, of course, you are accepted into this vocational training in Germany. So what do? You provide support, information, and advise passengers at the airport. That is what you do. You determine the flight prices as well. You sell tickets to them. You make seat reservations upon request. You book hotel, and you check in passengers at the counter. You receive their luggage, their bags. You also coordinate handling aircraft landing, such as loading passengers, boarding passengers, crew briefing. You make sure that safety regulations and compliance is being followed, is being adhered to, and you perform administrative tasks as well. You process payment transactions, and you process complaints when people complain, like maybe I can't find my bag is missing, things like that. You process it. So where do you find employment? You find employment at airport operators for scheduled or chartered airlines and ground handling companies. You find employment as well in travel agencies and tour operators, companies. So that is where you find employment. So basically, you are into checking in at the counter, making reservation, booking hotels, taking care of complaints, selling tickets. So that is what you do. Don't forget, don't give up on your careers. We have come to the end of the video. I encourage you. There are still more career options, exciting career options that are coming under this area of specialization. That is when we talk about professions related to aviation and aircraft and aviation. So I encourage you to subscribe if you have not. What are you waiting for? If you have, good that you've done that, so that when I drop the mock career options, you are the first to know. So turn on your notification bells. So I'll see you in my next video. Till then, don't give up on your careers because only you can stop you.